Hello and welcome to HistoryPod. On the 29th of October 1956, Israel invaded the Egyptian Sinai and began the military phase of what became known as the Suez Crisis. Egyptian President Gamal Abdel Nasser had nationalised the Suez Canal on the 26th of July. He had been careful to pay compensation to shareholders of the Suez Canal Company after the nationalisation, but both Britain and France were concerned about the potential economic and political problems that might ensue if Egypt chose to limit their access to the canal. They were particularly worried about access to oil from the Persian Gulf. Meanwhile, Israel was angry that Egypt had closed the canal to their shipping and blockaded the Gulf of Aqaba. Months of tense negotiations failed to reassure Britain and France, who secretly began preparing a military response to take back control of the canal in an alliance with Israel. An agreement between the three allies was concluded at Sèvres in France on the 24th of October. The Protocol of Sèvres called for a full-scale Israeli assault on Egyptian Sinai on the 29th of October, which would be followed the next day with calls from Britain and France for the two sides to withdraw from the Canal Zone. Their troops would then move into the area and place it under Anglo-French control. The Israeli invasion took place on the 29th of October as agreed, and Nasser rejected the demands to withdraw his troops from the canal. In response, British and French forces invaded the Egyptian city of Port Said on the night of the 5th to the 6th of November. The invasion was met with international condemnation that pressured British Prime Minister Anthony Eden into calling a ceasefire just a day later.